Train your brain to battle the media, the crowd, your friends, neighbors, and cocktail bankers, and think differently. It doesn't take vast market knowledge, a finance degree, an economics PhD, or endless rigorous study. Armed with a few basic principles, internal alarm bells, and an instinct for independent thought, you can be a true crowd-beating contrarian investor. Yogi Berra once quipped, "Baseball is 90% mental, the other half is physical." Might apply to investing. Mental discipline is key to success. See this book as your brain training guide. You'll learn tricks you need to protect your brain from media hyperbole and some principles to outsmart the crowd. What does being a contrarian mean? What's the secret to being right more than wrong? Prepare to find out. In this chapter, we'll start with the basics. Why Wall Street's definition of a contrarian investor is wrong. The foolishness of conventional wisdom. The true contrarian's gut check. Wall Street's contrarian contradiction. Legend lumps all investors into two categories, bulls and bears. Those who think stocks will rise and those who think stocks will fall. If the masses are bullish, Wall Street says anyone who's bearish is a contrarian. If the masses are bearish, bulls are the contrarians. But this is wrong. It implies everyone, one big crowd who thinks stocks will do one thing, and everyone else, another crowd thinking stocks will do the opposite. Everyone else often thinks they're contrarian. They think everyone is the herd, and the herd is always dead wrong. They've seen the countless academic studies showing the majority of investors are just terrible at making investment decisions, usually selling low and buying high. They believe doing the opposite of the crowd guarantees buying low and selling high. Problem is, everyone else is as crowd-like as everyone. Their opinions usually aren't unique, and their analysis often isn't any broader or better than the main crowd's. They look at all the same things, just with a dissenting, condescending sneer. People thinking this way and that they're contrarians aren't any smarter, any more discerning than you or me or the crowd. Their moves rarely pay off any better. That's the bad news. Here's the good news. You can be a real contrarian. Once you know what leads the crowd, or both crowds, astray, it isn't hard to think better and act smarter. It's impossible to be perfect, but to be better than most isn't so hard.